Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anita Rivers of Classic Royalty Designs. In today's video, we are going to talk about Brazilian waxes. For those of you who may be wondering why do I feel like I need to talk about Brazilian waxes, it's because I finally got my first Brazilian wax after almost 30 years of living. Yes, I know that's crazy, but I do want to encourage some of you females that it's okay if you guys do not want to get Brazilian wax. It is fine. If you want to be free, you can be natural, you can let it grow out. It's definitely fine. But if you guys are interested in knowing more about Brazilian waxes, how it works, and what it to feel like, this is the video for you. And if you guys would like more information on this topic, stay tuned, guys. Okay, so I got my Brazilian wax this week. It was my first time, and for a long time now, I definitely wanted to get a Brazilian wax. I just didn't know where to go, who to trust, or anything like that. So my first thing that I ever did was go on YouTube and Google Brazilian waxes, and I found out that a lot of people actually got Brazilian wax for the first time and they shared their experience. So I'm sharing mine with you. I didn't get a chance to record my first encounter with getting a Brazilian wax. I'm super sorry, but I was just so in my head. I was so in my feelings. I was nervous and I didn't get a chance to record, and I'm mad I didn't. First, I'm gonna answer your question. Why did I get a Brazilian wax? Because I am at my almost 30 mark and I've never got a Brazilian wax. And I'm one who always used to shave, you know, every 2 weeks or whatever it is, whatever the case may be. We are all different, but some people shave, you know, every week, every other week, or shave once a month. And I've realized that once you shave on a Monday, it feels like that Tuesday night the hair start growing back, and it itches and it irritates you, and you scratch a lot, and then sometimes you get ingrown hairs, and it's just not cool. So I definitely wanted to stop shaving to see what the waxing will be like. So this video is gonna help you guys determine whether if you wanna continue shaving or get a wax. Also, the reason why I wanted to get a Brazilian wax is because those of you who follow me on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, you guys know that my boyfriend is coming home very soon, within 1 week. So I wanted my love box, or my love below, to look great as it can. So one day I was on Groupon and I was just scrolling down Brazilian waxes, and I found one that said $19. So of course the price caught my attention first, but then I seen Harlem and I was like, okay, so that's right in the neck of the woods. It's like right there, so let me just check them out. After doing some research on this location, I actually bought the Groupon. The Groupon was $19, so you get one Brazilian wax for $19, which is pretty amazing because I went to the website and their regular price for Brazilian wax is $65. So I saved a shitload of money. So I read some reviews on the website, on Groupon, on Yelp, and I liked what I read. Everybody kept giving them a 4 and a 5 star, which was pretty awesome. And from seeing that alone, I set my appointments. Yay! So I set my appointment with Harlem Skin Laser Clinic. So the location is very nice. It's very easy to get to. Take the D or the C train right to 116th Street in Harlem. And of course, Harlem Skin and Laser Clinic is right in the area full of apartments. There's some hotels, there's restaurants, a couple of stores. So it's a great area as well. Okay, so when I actually got to the venue of Harlem Skin and Laser Clinic, it's a very comfortable feeling when I walked in. So the actual venue, the venue was nice. It's very comfy, it's cozy, it's nice, it's cushions everywhere, it's very like comfortable and dimmed. It kind of makes you feel like you want to get a massage after, you want to get your nails done. So when I actually walked in, they had a nice beautiful mirror there, maybe like a 6-foot mirror I took pictures of. Now the room was very comfortable. So I got there early, so I had the opportunity of actually sitting down and looking in the other rooms, and the rooms are dimmed. I seen a couch, I seen a nice stool, I seen pillows, playing very nice slow jams to like Usher, Alicia Keys, and A. Marie. So I was like, okay, I'm liking this place already. my waxer. So my waxer, her name was Tamika. She was so sweet. She had another client and she told me to wait for just a little bit longer until she was finished with her client. I said, fine, that's no problem. And we made small conversation about my haircut because one side of her head was shaved and she had some hair here, but she was thinking about actually cutting it off. So we had some small talk. So before I actually had my wax, I also felt comfortable because we had a little like conversation. So I felt comfortable already with her being my waxer. So first, before we actually start talking about the wax, I'm going to tell you guys what I wore. So I knew for a fact I was going to get a Brazilian wax, and I didn't feel like taking off any clothes. So I just wore a black spaghetti strap dress, which is best, and I just wore some black regular sheer underwear. So I go in the room and she closed the door and she says you can take off the dress if you feel comfortable, or you can just take off the underwear and pull the dress up. So what I did was I just took off my underwear and I put it to the side, took off my sandals, and I literally hopped on the back. I'm short as hell. And you know, she rolled my dress up and that was it. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna see my vagina. Like, what if she thinks it's ugly, or what if she thinks it's like fat? I don't know what it is. It's just like, it feels weird when somebody else sees your vagina and it has nothing to do with sex. It just feels really weird. So ladies, this is very important. It's about hygiene. So before you go get a Brazilian wax or a bikini wax, or if you want to get your anal bleached, whatever it is, when you go to a place like this, please make sure you're clean. Take a shower. If you feel like you're going to be out for the rest of the day and then go do your Brazilian, make sure you bring some baby wipes with you so you can go to the bathroom before you actually get waxed. Wipe yourself real quick. Make sure you're fresh. Spray yourself with some spray, and then so that you can feel comfortable when your waxer opens up your legs, because she sees everything. They're going to smell everything. So please make sure you're clean, okay? Okay, so now that I'm on the bed, I'm literally on the bed and my legs are straight just like this. So she tells you to bring your legs and open it up. Like literally open your legs up like a butterfly. And then she takes a towel, she puts it on one side underneath your leg, and she takes another towel and puts it underneath your leg. So your legs are very comfortable with towels on each side and your legs are very open. And she tells you to place your hand on your stomach and pull up a little bit. Let everything out in the open, because that's her job and she's gonna see anything and everything anyway. So just poof, have it open. As she was starting to, you know, get the wax, I'm pretty sure she was using sugar because I didn't see her use the strips. There's strips when you get your eyebrows done, you know, they put the wax on your eyebrow and they put the white strip and they rub it and they pull. She didn't use that. So I'm pretty sure that my waxer Tamika used sugar, only because I seen the sugar. She dipped her what do you call them things? She dipped the stick inside the sugar, she twirled, and she rubbed it on my vagina. And the wax, or I'm gonna say the sugar was kind of like sticking your feet into like a hot tub. It's like, ooh, it's hot but it feels good. It's so weird because anything going in that area is gonna feel weird, but it felt kind of good. Let's say, for example, this is my, I'm gonna use this. So this is my, ooh, I'm gonna use this as an example. So let's say this is my vagina, and she started with using the sugar on the top layer, right underneath your belly button. That's where she started to actually put the sugar, which is a starter. So she puts the sugar on, right? She leaves it. Then she puts the sugar right on the inner sides of your thighs, and then she leaves it. And then she puts her fingers down to make sure that it's actually dry. And then she takes the stick and she flicks to get the edge off, and then she pulls and she pulls. So with my situation, I stopped shaving and I was told to let my hair just grow. I never knew it was supposed to let your hair grow like a grain of rice. I let my hair grow for a month. So I had a lot of hair. So as she was pulling, she said, breathe. I didn't breathe. I was like, and she pulled and she pulled. So the pulling didn't hurt as much as I thought it was. Maybe I have a high pain tolerance, but it did not hurt at all. The only thing I would say that bothered me was the sound of the pulling, was the ch. that bothered me more than the actual yanking and pulling. So it's not that bad at all, honestly. So she actually does the top, then she does the inner thighs, and then she takes her finger, she opens it up, she goes on the inside, goes to the other side, puts the wax there. She's all in your vagina, ladies. That's why I'm saying it's very, very important to be clean and to make sure you shower and to use baby wipes and to make sure you smell good, because she gets all in there. Then after everything is clean, she tells you to take your knees and bring it to your chest, or to bring them up. So now your ass is like all out and your legs are up here, and now she's in like between your vagina and your butt, and she's taking the sugar, she's going all in your crap, and she, you know, leaves it there, and she yanks and she yanks. The butt part is really not that bad. It's like, oh, that's not that bad, it's okay. So the butt part is a piece of cake. I would never lie to you guys, getting a Brazilian wax is all mental, because you're thinking it's gonna hurt because of the pulling, and then you see certain videos of people like, you know, ow, oh, and yelling, but it does not hurt. Maybe it's just me, but I don't want you guys to go in there feeling like, oh my god, it's gonna be so much pain. Like, I've even seen a video where someone was like, make sure you take a Motrin or an Advil 30 minutes before you get a Brazilian. If you want to, I mean, take one. I didn't take anything and I was fine. I left my Brazilian wax, I went to Fordham Road and I went shopping and I was fine. And like I was saying before, if I can get my breasts done and not feel any pain after a week, I can definitely get a Brazilian wax, I'm telling you. So now for the appointment. The appointment actually lasted, I think, about 15 to 20 minutes, because she wants to talk to you, and then she's in the front, she's getting in the sides, and then she's in the back. So the whole procedure takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but it's always best to arrive at your appointment 15 minutes early, just in case somebody cancels or if they finish with their appointment early. And after the Brazilian wax was over, I asked her if I should put my underwear back on. She said no, you can just be free, which I was fine with that. I had on a black dress, no one can see it, so I said, hey, put my underwear in my purse, and I went about my day. And then the great thing about this location was that I didn't know was that if you're a first timer here at this location, you get the Groupon upgrade. I never knew Groupon had an upgrade when you're physically at the location. So normally at Harlem Skin and Laser Clinic, one Brazilian wax is $65, like I said. So what I did was, she said if I wanted to book 2 more appointments, for the 2 appointments it will be $60, which means it will be $30 each, which is a fucking save, because like I said before, the Brazilian waxes are $65 each, and I got 2 for $60. So I'm excited about that, and that goes to show you that I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, no pain, no game. My love below needs to be a-okay. And overall, I give this location a 9, because I had a great experience. The girl in the front was nice to me. I don't remember her name, but she was nice to me. The location is in a great area, restaurants and, you know, apartments and stores and what have you. I felt very comfortable. The people were very polite. It's very clean, it's very cozy. My waxer, Tamika, she was very on point. I love what she did to my love below. I will only say that I wish she would talk a little bit more, but you know, I don't want her to talk too much where she's not paying attention to my love below. So my advice to you ladies or gentlemen, because they do men waxes as well, just do your research, because when you're dealing with a private part like that, which is very sensitive, you don't want to go to a cheap place or a hole in the wall where they're just throwing things at your vagina and ripping it off. You don't want any, you know, you don't want anything in that area to go wrong. You don't want no infections or anything like that, and you want the place to be very clean and sanitized properly. So if you guys are thinking about getting a Brazilian wax, please go ahead and get one. I promise you guys, it doesn't hurt. It's a one-in-a-lifetime experience. This was my first time, and this won't be my last, I promise you. And remember, you only live once. Make sure you guys try something new. Bring a friend. And you guys gotta remember, you wanna smell good, you wanna look good, you want everything from head to toe to look good. So with that being said, You gotta treat your love box like it's a flower. Also guys, below in the description box, I'm gonna leave a few videos on Brazilian waxes. I'm gonna leave a coupon below in the description box on getting 70% off of your next Brazilian wax, our Harlem Skin and Laser Clinic. It's a great location. I highly recommend it. If you guys are interested in the website is also below. And again guys, this was my first time getting a Brazilian wax and it was so amazing. I was looking down like, good job, Tamika. Thank you guys for stopping by on my channel. Again, this was my first Brazilian wax. I would never lie to you guys. I was very open. I'm very honest. Maybe we can go get a wax together. No. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I highly appreciate it and see you next time. Bye guys.